What's up, YouTube? Your boy Neo is back from Puerto Rico and ready to drop some more content. Today we're going over Temtem in 2021 and to explore if it is worth the money in your pocket. As always, support is appreciated, and if you haven't already, hit all the buttons below and leave a comment because I can't be a small streamer forever, boys. Anyways, let's get into the video. So what is Temtem? Temtem is a Pokemon-like turn-based monster collector MMO game currently in early access made by Crema. The game revolves around exploring the airborne archipelago, collecting, training Temtem, and defeating opponents in Temtem battles. Don't get it twisted though. This is not just some Pokemon knockoff. The flow/mechanics of battles and the fact that the game is an MMO makes Temtem a very unique experience. All battles are 2v2, and instead of the standard Pokemon Power Points, PP, the game uses a stamina-based system which recharges after every battle. On top of that, unlike Pokemon, there really is no RNG to battling. Gone are the days that you win or lose to a lucky crit or a miss. This ensures a more controlled, competitive experience, especially in PvP. Speaking of PvP, have you always wanted a Pokemon MMO with weekly tournaments? Then Temtem is the right place for you, with official and player-ran tournaments running almost daily. In terms of PvP, there's an endless supply of ways to compete in endgame. The good. So what does this game do well? Well, for starters, I think you're very unlikely to find a better endgame experience in a monster collection game anywhere else, besides the standard fill the Pokedex, or Tempedia in this case. Temtem offers Luma hunting, which is shiny hunting, PvP ranking, PvP tournaments, dungeons, lairs, which are raids, cosmetic goals, and your own personal house, which you can decorate with items that you purchase by grinding out money. In terms of PvP, as I mentioned earlier, the game is more balanced with RNG effectively removed from combat, allowing a way more competitive experience. Starting the game with a friend or significant other, co-op mode allows you and one other player to play through the entire story together as a team, fighting every single battle together, including wild encounters. On top of all of this, the game is an MMO in early access. Currently, the last remaining island is set to release by the end of this year, completing the main story and setting up the game for a full launch. Don't fret, however. They are still adding Temtem and will continue to build on their endgame content in the future. The bad. With all the good, what could possibly be wrong in this game? Well, there's a couple notes I have for this section. For starters, sometimes the game can be a bit laggy in co-op, requiring you and your partner to reconnect. Kind of an inconvenience. If you're not into reading the storyline, there is a lot of dialogue requiring a bunch of skipping. As for evolutions, they seem to be pushed a little bit farther for Temtem rather than, let's say, Pokemon, requiring you to level upwards sometimes of 30 levels for an evolve rather than having set evolve levels. What I mean is, if you catch a Tem at level 20, you have to level that Tem, let's say, 30 times for the evolve. But if you catch the same Tem at level 40, you have to level it 30 times still, meaning to level 70. This can be kind of demoralizing for some players. And lastly, I've heard rumors of extreme permanent bans. Now this is just a rumor and I can't confirm it. However, given that I have heard it from multiple sources, I'd be doing you a disservice by not mentioning it. Apparently, in some cases, something as small as a first-time offense for, we'll say, misgendering someone can possibly get you permanently banned if ruled on by the wrong dev. Not a good look if it's true, as most games, for bigger offenses than just misgendering, at least give people a second chance, maybe mute for a week, yada yada yada. Again, This is just a rumor, so cannot confirm it's true. But if it is, that definitely falls under the bad category. So what's the verdict? In my honest opinion, if you're into anything similar to Pokemon, Temtem is the Pokemon game we never received. In a time where I find most games lacking, Temtem in its early access form is anything but that. I highly recommend this game to casual and competitive gamers alike. 8 out of 10 from me, with plenty of time between now and release to up that score. And that's all I have for you today, Cans. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. If you don't know already, or you're new to the channel, I always try to respond to everyone when I can, or I at least read it. Thanks for sticking to the end, and I will catch you all next video. Later!